Good evening, all. Welcome to the Friday stream. I have with me Iman, IQ, and Daniel.
Hello.
And Daniel has just promised to behave, haven't you, Daniel?
Well, you didn't promise, but
I said did I say promise?
no, you didn't. You didn't promise, but you said you would. So
okay, that's not a promise, John.
Okay, all right, wriggling out of it now. Hello, Halakar. Hello, Thief Keith. Hello, Andy. Hello, anyone else who's happens to be lurking in chat. Though we don't have many of those things. Stream has only just started.
I've sold a few more Fighting Fantasy books recently.
Oh.
I sold. Oh, let me just have a look at the list. So I sold House of Hell and I sold Talisman of Death.
Okay.
Talisman of Death is one I've not actually played.
You had two copies of it, didn't you?
Yeah. Well, actually, I've got three now. I have two.
Right. Hello, Jeb. Hello.
Because I have two duplicates of that one.
Yes.
But it's one of the ones that I've never actually played. So that could be an interesting choice for a future one.
I have played it.
Have you? How is it?
I seem to it's very difficult.
I've heard that.
As in approaching curse.
Oh, Daniel.
Daniel.
Oh, hey, Jeff.
Daniel.
What have you done?
Thank you, Daniel.
More than
Being
one.
so generous, man. Who the fuck do you think you are? Let me see. That was given to
Hate Pros
1.
Reaper,
Go on.
The Reaper, Erudite DM, Michael Chad, and Ironcaster.
Ironcaster hasn't been for a while, but I recognise that name.
Yeah.
I recognise Erudite DM as well.
Yes.
Cheers, Dan.
I think the Reaper 83 might be a racing type.
Okay.
Not sure.
Good to have some variety.
Yeah. Yes. So thank you, Daniel. Very nice start to the stream. I've got my ticket for Clericon. I have missed out on Sean's game. Already full. Missed out on my own game as well. That's full.
that sounds like love life.
What game? Sorry, what scenario are you running at Clericon? Is it the Yorkshire one?
No, I ran that 2 years ago.
Which one is it? Is it the one?
No,
it's the Whitby one.
No, it's one I'm writing for writing specifically for it.
Oh, okay, new one. Interesting.
Yeah.
Is there
games are filling up fast, Halakard? Do it right away.
Is there a game tomorrow morning? I don't believe so.
No. It's the late game, just the later game tomorrow. It's me running OSE tomorrow.
That's not Mark's, it's the regular. Okay. Cool.
It's this one. It's this one tomorrow.
All right, cool.
Right. So yes, Halakard, do it. You need to fast. Don't miss out this year.
Come on, do it. What are you waiting for?
Do it now. Go to the chopper. Do it. I'm sorry.
Sorry, I have to.
Yes. Right. Anywho.
Yep.
I'm going to start reading. We got to page 357 in this one.
Did we?
Oh, yes, we said we were going to talk to the statue thing in the room with the big statue.
Oh, right, the room with the
Yeah,
chests
yeah.
and the stone
Yes.
golem thing. Yeah, okay,
Yes.
yeah.
The creature is apparently deaf-mute. You hail it in all the languages you know, but it continues to stand silently. You make a move towards the center of the room. Turn to 200. At your first movement, the creature seems to break from its trance and step towards you. Seeing this, you may either run for the door at the far end of the room or make for the boxes and risk taking on this silent giant. So we have a choice already. Door or boxes? There you go.
I voted.
After reopen Facebook, but for now I'm gonna say run.
Okay.
This is a
Oh,
bad.
Halakar put something there as well, John.
What?
Member
Yeah.
for 44 months.
Yeah, I flashed that up. Already. Do it again.
Did you?
Yeah, there we go. I thought I had, but I think I got diverted by him talking about tickets.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you,
Because
Halakar.
StreamYard does a thing where it fades out once you've brought it up, and his was still bright. So.
Right. I went to click it, then I saw his message about clerical.
Oh no, the ADHD! Oh no! No, it's okay.
Piss off.
No. That's what I'm here for. I am your admin.
Yes. Thank you, Halakar. Good star.
I'm like Saxius, except a little. I know how to have fun without killing people.
Saxon has fun in his own twisted way.
Everybody has their hobby. That's his.
Yeah, no. I just.
Halakar is signing up for games. Excellent. Good man.
Good. Yeah, hopefully I'll be able to come this year, but the work situation's been fucked.
Yeah. Andy said he's planning on coming as well.
Indeed.
Right. We're at 50% door, 50% boxes. I'm guessing that's 2-2.
No, someone just put door.
Someone's just
I
door.
that was me. I had to bring the
Okay.
site back up.
Okay. So go for the door wins. Two, 3, 7. You open the door and step forwards into a passageway which runs eastward for several meters. It ends at the foot of a staircase. You climb the stairs and eventually find yourself in a narrow passageway. A short distance ahead, you can see an opening into a large, well-lit room. You press on forwards. Turn to 169. The room you're in is some sort of grand dining hall. A long table, large enough to seat some 40 or 50 people, stands in the center, edged with chairs. Various doors and passageways lead from the room. You're particularly interested in 2 wide staircases which lead upwards to either end of a balcony overlooking the hall. Paintings and suits of armor decorate the walls. The room is empty. What do we do? Take the left-hand staircase upwards, take the right-hand staircase upwards, check out the paintings, check out the suits of armor.
How about we do what my cat did the other day?
Claw you in the face.
No.
Licked its own asshole.
No, he did. That's normal.
I don't know then. I'm out of idea. Push things off edges.
No, that was the other cat would do that. Now, since the other cat is no longer around, I now have a lot of chipmunks because the other cat would kill all the chipmunks. Well, one of the chipmunks, and I feed them. I'm half guilty in this. I feed them. I have a couple hundred bags of deer corn, so I put out a bowl to deer corn here and there for them. Well, he caught one and brought it in the house,
Alive or dead?
and then he let it go.
Oh, alive.
Alive.
So I have a chipmunk somewhere in my house. Now, mind you, I do not have a small house. So somewhere in my house there's a freaking chipmunk running around.
Well, I guess now your next step is to call him Alvin.
So yeah, I'm like, really, dude? The one thing he's done in 4 years, because he's a lazy bastard. He doesn't do anything. The one thing he does in the last 4 years, and I'm like, oh my god. Anyhow,
The one thing he does is like fucking useless and annoying and actually a detriment.
exactly. Thank you for understanding. Yeah, I'm like, oh my god. The thing, Deb was hollering for me. I'm like, what? So I get up out of my chair that I'm in now, and I go walking out. He's in the kitchen with a chipmunk in his mouth. So I pick him up to carry him outside to just throw it out. Well, he drops it, and then it runs off inside the house.
Yes.
Yeah.
It likes somebody's cooking by the sound of things. Right, get your votes in. Left stairs, right stairs.
I got
painting,
mine.
armor.
I got mine in, John.
I did as well.
How
That means
many
we've had
votes?
one external vote, and I see 5 people at the moment. 4, and I'm one of them.
Paintings
4
has just
people and
taken
4
the
votes.
lead. Okay. I think people are popping in and out due to work. They're bouncing between 3 and 5.
Ugh.
We haven't had an influx of people yet.
See, having work is frustrating, but having no work is also frustrating. But at least if you have work, you also have money.
Right,
Well-
paintings is one.
If you have work, you have a reason to bitch. If you don't have work, you got to deal with it. Know what I mean?
What was that, John? Paintings 1. Okay.
Iman, your microphone's picking up very loudly background noises.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
That's strange. I don't know how to fix this.
In your settings, in your microphone settings in StreamYard, you should be able to filter background stuff.
Oh, is that any better? I think I've done it.
I got stuff to catch up with you guys after we're done.
Seems to be a little better.
Game.
No worries.
I'm trying to make sound on purpose. Is that better?
There you go. Yeah, no, it's awesome. Thank you. I wasn't gonna bitch, but thank you.
You don't know until someone says they do you. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously I can only hear myself talk. I can't hear myself in here. So
And
I did forget. Hold on, Dan. I did forget to show you some artwork.
oh,
Yarr.
cool.
So he's now going to show us the paintings, hopefully.
Right. 317.
We got
The paintings are
drawings.
portraits. The paintings are portraits of various lords and earls prominent in the kingdom of Cragen Rock. Behind a chair at the end of the table is a portrait of Balthus Dyer himself. He does indeed look a powerful adversary. Add 1 luck point for the warning of his appearance, but lose 1 stamina point for the feeling of fear he instills.
Oh, that's
Okay.
That's
So
okay.
we're on 13 stamina and 10 luck now.
Yep. You may now continue up either the left-hand staircase or the right-hand staircase. So we have a choice now.
It may also be worth using a stamina spell at some point.
Yeah.
But I don't know when.
So, Halakar, which games have you signed up for? Because the first year I managed to get into almost every game with Halakar. Completely by chance.
Pardon me?
You're on the waiting list for my game of Mages. Okay. In case of dropouts. I should probably get myself on the waiting list for Mages game.
There was a number of people who dropped out of sessions for some reason or other last year, and I assume there was probably a few the year before as well.
I'm just going to go in to put myself in. Just bear with me. Come on, Clericon, load.
Bear with you. Yeah, he was last year.
He's going
That's what sucks is for me, for the time and money, if I don't know if I can get into a game or
What the fuck is people's obsession with going left or west, man? Fox.
How do I put myself in a session when I've already been in there and bought my stuff and
Oh, and another one. Fucking. You bastards. You're all bastards. Well, it's your funeral.
okay, so select one for the first night. I'm going to put myself in the waiting list for. Ooh. I'm going to put the waiting list for Dungeon Ministers.
that would be fun.
I was an anything else section.
Oh.
Okay. Please pop me on the waiting list for. And try again here. Please pop me on the waiting list for your game and Mages live streamed game. Okay. Hopefully. Right. Well, there are free tables. They are saying there are free tables. So if you do have time, Alakar, you can make that choice closer to the time. Right, left stairs. 20 plus hours of overtime means you're coining it in, though, mate. That's one way to look at it. I know it sucks because it's tiring, but it's better to be tired with a good income than be screwed with none at the moment.
Yeah, that's how I paid off my house in 4 years. I had more overtime than anybody in the plant.
Halakar, for what it's worth, at least the way Saxius ran Heroic and the way Bear ran Valorous at Clericon, it wasn't like an overpowered fantasy superhero type thing. It was very grounded.
Yeah. But the way Bear runs superheroes.
I don't like superhero things either. Like, none of the Marvel movies or the DC movies, for the most part, really interest me. I don't care about that type of shit.
Yeah.
But playing in that game, the way that Bear ran it and the way Saxius ran it, that was what I was looking for. So,
having said that, Bear's choosing to use Heroic 5e, which is a 5th edition D&D version of Heroic.
Okay.
I don't know why he's chosen to move away from his system, but we shall see.
I think it's honestly, and I no disregards to Bear. I actually really like him. We consider ourselves friends. I think he's working on his system and he wants to get it proper.
It's good as it is. It's good as it is. Right, left-hand staircase.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Make sure I've got snot all over my hand before I start turning pages. Oh dear. The staircase. Oh God.
Uh-oh.
The staircase creaks as your left foot falls on it. You try to ascend as quietly as possible, but the old timbers groan under your weight. Suddenly one of the stairs clicks as if to trigger a switch of some kind. To your surprise, all of the stairs flick downwards. You are now standing on a smooth, steep slope. Try as you might, you cannot keep your balance and you fall down the slope, tumbling head over heels. Do we use a levitation spell to try and fly up and land on the balcony above? Or do we not?
Yes. Do it. We have 3 of them.
We have 3, yes.
I need to call Kelsey and have her watch the video.
Oh, it's got too many characters. I'm going to have to reduce the number of characters. I do apologise.
What are you trying to put?
I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it like this. Bear with me. There we go. This has got the right number of characters. I had to reduce it.
Oh, I see. Okay. You think you're funny?
Do I think I'm funny? Of course I'm funny. Maybe not funny, ha ha, but just funny.
No, it was okay. I rate it.
Hey, what are you doing? You there? What are you doing?
Hello, Kelsey.
Okay, John says hi. She says hi. Why don't you join?
Hi, Kelsey.
And Mom says hi. She's going to jump
That's
on
the strong one.
To get some more votes.
Ye Old Geek.
You know, those two knobheads I usually spend Friday evenings with. That one.
Jan. All right, love you. I'll talk to you later.
Bye. Right. So to levitate or not to levitate, that is the question. I see we have 100% levitate. Could be 1 vote, could be 7. I don't know.
It's 6.
It's 6. Hello, Kelsey.
Hey, Kelsey.
It's 6 votes. Okay. Good-o, good-o. Good-o.
Just got a sneaky 7th there before you ended it.
I hear you're almost a vet now, Kelsey. Is that right? Almost a vet? Nearly there? Dad?
Yeah, October. Yeah.
October. Cool. You can look after your dad then with all the money you'll be earning.
Yeah, ask her about her boyfriend's car.
Oh, I've heard about that. Will you earn enough to keep your dad in Jack Daniels?
Hell, I'll be happy if she can keep me in diapers. Just saying.
So we're levitating. It's our first levitate spell used. I hope it all goes well, Kelsey, and cross fingers. Right, where's the thing? 363. Along the balcony, there are 3 doors. Will we go for the left door, the centre door, or the right door? No real clues. Well, yes, fiance. Fiance, yes. Yes, it's posh, isn't it? You got a shiny ring on your finger.
Well, actually, it's with 1 E because it's the male. You're the one with 2 E's.
That is true.
Yeah, she's the fiancée.
But yes, well done for correcting John.
Americans out there, notice the spelling of centre. I haven't mistyped that.
I'm just being facetious. That's me.
It's doctors, vets, sciencey types don't tend to have spelling as a forte. Is your handwriting bad enough to do the job? That's the question.
Yeah,
it is a myth in the country that doctors have the worst handwriting.
No, her handwriting's way too good.
Correct, Jeb. Correct. Centre RA is the only spelling. I learned something horrible the other day, yesterday. The old Y being a short in my name for the old geek, being TH, is almost certainly a late Georgian, early Victorian bastardization of the letter that the medieval people actually used. It was more like a P. So I might be a complete fraud.
Us?
Honestly, everybody's name has been changed
To protect the innocent.
Yeah. no matter, yeah, there's that too. But no matter where you're from, your name has been changed.
Yep. Okay, how many votes have we had? Is that 5-2 at the moment? No, we don't put any dots over our A's. Do you know what the name is? The name is given to the dot above an I or a J, a lowercase I or J.
No.
It's got a name.
Okay.
It's called a tittle. Tittle.
Tittle.
A jot or tittle. Yep, correct, Halakar. Tittle.
I found out last week, and I wish, what's his, who's the one from that lives in Germany?
Manfred.
Manfred, because he knows my area. My seventh great uncle, so my great 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 uncle was the founder of Johnstown. The John's name was in my family until my grandmother married my grandfather.
Mm-hmm.
Come to find out, he was a grandfather, not an uncle.
Oh,
So
okay.
but it's America, so I don't get royalties. But that was just cool to find out.
That's cool. I mean, we had a similar revelation in our family just before my grandmother passed away. She blurted out that her younger sister Tess, who'd always been treated as the youngest sister in the family, was actually her niece, and even
Okay.
Tess had died without revealing that.
Yeah.
And my grandmother told it to Tess's children. That's the first they heard of it.
I don't know. It's not like she can exactly corroborate, right? Would those kids be telling the truth? Who knows, eh?
But so what happened is my grandmother's eldest sister had a child when she was 17, 18 out of wedlock, and that was Tess, and she was brought up as a younger sister instead of niece. It was her daughter.
I have a half brother that's a cousin. We'll get into that after the broadcast.
Oh, Alabama.
Thank you, Mercurius.
Yeah,
Oh, cheers,
exactly.
Mercurius. Ratavet, Angela Smith, 1970, Bo Paints Minis, Mar Hawkman, and Steve Cavadas.
Okay.
I think
Okay.
I recognize Mohawkman.
Yeah, I recognise 3 of the names.
You do recognize Mar Hawkman.
You do, yes. Thank you, Mercurius. Very kind. Right, we've gone left.
Cheers, mate.
You slam the door shut behind you. You follow a short, narrow passage which winds round and brings you to the foot of another staircase, reaching right up into the apex of the Citadel. A sign on the wall reads, "Halt! None may pass but by order of Balthus Dyer." You realize you are nearing your goal. Cautiously, you climb the stairs to the next landing, right up into the belfry of the Citadel. In front of you is a solid metal door. You try the handle, but the door is locked. You lift a small flap and can see small tumblers underneath. This is a combination lock, which can only be opened by those who know the combination. Do you know the combination? No. So we have the option here to break it down or use a strength spell, of which we haven't got any. So we're going to have to try and break it down. Oh, joy. Turn to 164. That's all it said, ominously.
Uh-oh.
The door is solid metal, and no amount of charging, even with a strength spell, will budge it. You fall to your knees. Having come so far, your mission has failed. Unable to go on, you'll have to try again, this time looking for the combination on the way through. You may, if you have one, use a levitation spell to take you away out of the Citadel. You will have to try again, though, tomorrow night. So we haven't died, but we
So
have
it does
failed.
actually allow you to carry on if you have levitate and then just go back to reference 1.
Yes.
So it's like Forest of Doom in that sense, except Forest of Doom just sort of automatically does it. This is like, well, it gives you the choice.
Yeah.
Because if you know where you missed and where the combination is, you can just quickly go get it and then do the rest again, effectively. But
We don't. We've never found the combination, have we, playing this?
no, I kind of roughly know where it is, but not fully.
Is that where you said bad words about people going left of the stairs instead of right?
No. That was just the stairs being the stairs. It's because we went up the left stairs last time and we slid and died. This time we had a levitate spell, so we survived. But I was like, for fuck's sake, you picked the same option. Do you not remember what happened last time?
They don't remember. They don't. They've had sleep since then.
We all have. We all have. That's no excuse. Clearly, they're not as invested as I am.
Well,
But left is west, so they always say.
do you realize who you're talking to?
Yeah, no, I do.
Okay, just so you know.
No, but there's also a hint of sarcasm in my speech. I'm not actually
I know.
like
I
I'm
know.
like angry.
Same way with me. Just saying.
So
You fuckers, you're gonna press the buzzer mark 240 volts, aren't you? Of course you fucking are.
yes, yeah, they'll do it. They'll do it to troll us. Thank you again, Mercurius. Just to cheer us up after we fail on the book. Just to cheer us. That's lovely.
He knows how to.
Iman, do you want to read something now?
I could do. What do you think?
What? Have you got any books we haven't played? I'm sure you have.
Probably a lot of them, yeah.
Go and grab one. Earn your keep, young man.
What are we
I'll move
thinking?
you
I've
to
got
the top.
loads.
I'll move you to the top.
Got loads of choices. What are you thinking? There's like fucking 60 odd to choose from.
Okay, you say we haven't played Talisman of Death. I've got that book.
Have you?
Yeah.
I'm not sure how good it is.
I seem to remember it's okay. I remember it's hard, but it's okay.
Where is it? Oh, I just put it away, didn't I?
So, while we're waiting for Iman to return, how do you think you're going to do it in OSE tomorrow, Dan?
What's that?
How do you think the group's going to do in OSE tomorrow? What do you think the keep's going to be like when you return, if you return?
I'll return.
Do you remember you went in, you allied with the orcs, fought a load of goblins and hobgoblins, orcs got slaughtered, one of the NPCs died, the rest of you ran.
Oh, it's been a while. Holy, yeah.
Basically, for those on, the players
Okay.
already.
John, honestly, I hate to say it, you're going to have to update me.
Right. this is where they are. They've pretty much mapped this out, and they've got a good idea. Oh, I need to.
Can't do that. I'm at the top.
Yeah, I need to do that. There we go. That's where they are. And that is the Keep's version of the Caves of Chaos. Because you've got goblins, hobgoblins, orcs, humans, and gnolls concentrated in little pockets around there.
So we're doing the caves?
No, you're going to be going back to the Queen's Keep by the looks of things.
Okay.
That's where you're
I got an idea, John.
What?
All right.
We actually finished Warlock of Firetop Mountain, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
Why don't we do
Return.
Return to Firetop Mountain?
We haven't done that before. Yes, we'll do Return to Firetop Mountain. Good idea.
How does that sound?
So I guess I'm running. It would be I'm playing Lear.
No, you're
No,
playing
that was
Ganon.
in the Friday live stream game.
All right.
Lear no longer exists for the time being.
Okay. So who am I playing?
75 pounds of venison steaks gone. Oh, no.
Oh no, Andy's gonna have a cornery about that.
Yeah.
Oh my Lord. My mother subscribed to whatever. Dad. I have to ask the wife. I'm sorry.
Chill now. Wifey!
The Cthulhu t-shirt.
What's the hamburger thing?
Omaha Steak.
I'm just grabbing
My mother subscribed to Omaha Steaks.
Mhm.
So now I get a monthly stipend from my mother for beef. And they are freaking amazing.
I take it that's known as a stipend in English.
Yes.
Yes. But yeah, it's so she's a well my mother, she's getting older, obviously, because of
Oh,
you know
no. Oh, right on cue, we have a crying Andy.
so she's like, well, rather than give you hundreds of thousands of dollars and you lose a lot of it on taxes, I'm gonna spend it now.
Oh,
So
what?
now she's spending us very high quality beef. I mean, it's amazing. I literally wish I could send you guys these cheeseburgers. They're you just get beef or steaks and shrimp in a box once a month, and the quality is so good it's stupid. Like, thanks, Mom.
Yeah. Thank you, Dan's mom.
Yeah, exactly.
Cheers, Mama Kearney. Right, I've got it. I've got to put everything back now.
It was my eldest's birthday today.
20?
Wow.
22.
22. Oh, sorry, your eldest.
Yeah.
Happy
Wait,
birthday, Ollie.
okay. A big question, because we dealt with this last year. Did he throw up?
She is my eldest.
Other child.
Oh, she. Okay. That was your son. That was your son.
Yeah, it's the sensible one. No,
Yeah.
no.
Okay. Why is it always the girl that's the sensible one?
That's just how life is, mate.
Yeah.
Although I can tell you a few exceptions. Ask me how I know.
Yeah.
My son got back from work early today. My wife had booked today off. Holly booked today off. I was at work, and I missed out on them all going out to a bowling and arcade place. So they've been 10-pin bowling, and they've been having to go on Formula One simulators.
Oh, so they're having a taste of your life.
Yeah, but with proper The seats that move. Apparently, Jake fell out of the seat in one of the crashes.
Nice.
But no, they've had
That's
fun.
funny.
They've had fun this Saturday. Well, I've been at work. Buggers. So I had to come home and feed myself a fish finger sandwich.
Oh, that's delectable, I have to say.
Actually,
It's food of the. It's food
if
of the.
you have tartar sauce and pickles, that'd be a good sandwich.
I just had ketchup, and I lightly toasted the bread.
Well, ketchup would be good
yes.
too. I can.
Gotta add that extra crunch from the lightly toasted bread. Oh yes.
Yeah.
And I had seeded sort of half and half, white/granary sort of half and half.
But
seeded
the thing
bread.
is, you couldn't butter it or add cheese to it.
No, I can't. No.
You could do tartar sauce. Yeah.
But proper cod fillet fish fingers cooked for 12 minutes in the air fryer, lovely and crisp.
Dude, you're making me hungry.
Do you have a copy of Return to Firetop Mountain, John?
Somewhere.
Okay. I need to just go and sort Mum out for 5-10 minutes. So is it okay? If you go entertain?
Yeah, not a problem. Not a problem.
Thank you.
Return to Firetop Mountain. So I've got the newer copy.
I have to remember who I'm playing tomorrow.
Gannon, the cleric.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Okay, the rules look to be the same. You start the adventure with a sword, clothes, and a backpack.
How did
I did what? Merp.
the Lord of the Rings go last week?
Merp. Oh yeah, we started late. Started late because we were down on players and waiting for Maynard to get there. And you've basically it was an entirely role play session.
Okay.
Where you were in the inn. You got to know a young female Northman warrior who has turned a few heads in the inn because she's extremely attractive. The annoying bard type tried to muscle in with her. She told him to get lost. Two other bard types who are travelers who've arrived tried to muscle in with her, and she told them to get lost. And you lot were nice to her, so she's joined you, and you've kicked the other guy out of the party.
Cool. So Silk has a chance?
No.
Oh, damn it.
And you've got a second quest as well because she saw giant footprints in the woods.
Okay.
In the western part of the woods. So she wants to go and deal with the giant, whereas you still want to deal with the ghost of the woods. So it's one of those sort of multiple quest type things. Hello, Wayne's World. The question is, Halakar, they reimbursed you $30 per pound, which seems like a good price. Actually, it's a very good price. If it's £75, so it's over $2,000. But does that cover what it cost? That's the important thing. Right. So, skill 10, stamina 20, luck 12. We have a strong character. So I'm going to write those down. Iman will be happy when he gets back. Skill 10, stamina 20, luck 12, and we have a sword and a backpack.
Wait.
Let's go see if we've got anything else. So, good profit then. £60 for the $60 for the licenses, 3 rounds of ammo, and $300 to get it professionally processed. Yeah. So yeah, you've come out quitted. Yeah, you've come out all right. Though losing £75 of venison is still rough. Nothing about provisions. I don't see anything about provisions. Shall we start in the background? 10 years is not a long time in a wizard's life. Some live for over 200 years, keeping themselves alive by their own magic and potions. There is a well-known saying among wizards which goes, "You're a long time dead, so let's live instead." Some wizards even went one step further. They cast a spell on themselves so that in the event of their being slain or assassinated, they were able to raise themselves after a predetermined time when their assailant was long gone. The wizards who chose to come back from the dead were, however, always aligned to evil, for it was dark magic that was needed to cheat death. One of those wizards was what was known and feared by the name of Zagor, the infamous warlock of Firetop Mountain. 10 years have passed since the day when he was killed by a brave adventurer who risked the guards and deadly traps deep inside the Firetop Mountain to save Alancia from his evil magic. But killing Zagor is one thing. Keeping him dead is another. Nobody knew that Zagor had cast the Raise Dead spell on himself. Otherwise, the adventurer who killed him would have sealed him inside his mountain tomb. But all that was 10 years ago. In the last 6 months, sinister events have begun to happen around Firetop Mountain. First, the top of the mountain, which was famous for its red-coloured bracken, has turned deathly black. Livestock, which have grazed on and around the mountain for decades, have started to die a sickening death. And recently, people have even disappeared, dragged inside the mountain, it is said, by hideous creatures of the night. Those good people who remain are terrified, for it is rumoured that Zagor has risen and is building himself a new body bit by bit from the unfortunate villagers of Anvil. You are an adventurer, a sword for hire, wandering through the lands. Coming to the village of Anvil, you decide to stop for a rest after your week-long march. However, as soon as you enter the village, you sense that all is not well. The villagers look frightened, and women quickly push their children indoors as you walk along the main street. You decide that the local tavern would be the best place to find out what is troubling the villagers, so you enter the Two Moons. The chatter inside dies down quickly to a low murmur, and the customers eye you as you walk up to the bar. The barman stares at you sternly, and you can see by the look in his eyes that he's a proud man trying to hide his fear. "Yes," he grunts in a low voice. You tell him you're an adventurer, seeking a new quest that will end in riches and honor. He frowns, not knowing whether to trust you. "Does the name Zagor mean anything to you?" he asks, softly, watching you closely for a reaction. "Zagor," you replied confidently, "was the warlock of Firetop Mountain until he was slain 10 years ago." "Is the warlock of Firetop Mountain," the barman says dramatically. "He's come back to life. He's building himself a new body and is sending his evil servants to Anvil to take back live donors." The barman seems to accept you as a friend and quickly goes on to tell you all about the doom that has befallen Anvil, thanks to Zagor. "We need help, stranger," he says desperately. "None of us here has the power to defeat Zagor, but maybe you do. We are poor and cannot pay you what you deserve to take on such a task, but we do know that there are chests full of gold inside Firetop Mountain. Will you help us?" By now, the tavern is silent. All eyes are upon you. How can you let them down? Slowly you smile and nod your head. "On one condition," you say. "Name it," the barman replies. Did I get a hot bath and a room for the night? You laugh. Done. Everyone in the room lets out a cheer. They all gather around to slap you on the back and offer to buy you some ale. In the morning, you find the barman, whose name you learn is Moose, cooking a large breakfast for you. You must set off south immediately to visit the Grand Wizard Yaztromo. He alone can prepare you for such an adversary as Zagor. Don't even think about tackling Zagor on your own. He's stronger than ever, and his magic is deadly, Moose says earnestly. Now you thank him for his advice and bid him farewell. Now turn to paragraph 1. Cheers, Wayne. Iman's not back yet. Is it worth Halakar driving from Michigan to Pennsylvania to get a deer butchered?
Well, he could visit me.
He could visit you, yes.
There is that.
But you'll get him in trouble.
No, not in
Halakar
that
doesn't
condition.
deserve.
Not in my.
Halakar,
I mean, we would have a good time, but I would not get him in trouble. Unless he wants to get in trouble and then give me 5 minutes and we'll be in a bar fight. So
Halakar's a nice guy. He's only trouble. He's only awkward when he's got a keyboard in front of him.
well,
Yeah, he's a bit of a troll keyboard warrior type.
we would get along famously because I don't like people either. So no, I'd take him to my quiet place I go to, hang out, have a couple drinks, and have a hoagie, get something to go. We're good. I don't like people either. That you can ask Deb. I'm like I'm people phobic. I think we would get along great, Ben.
I think you would actually. Right, turn to paragraph 1.
What did we roll for our stats?
Oh, you'll like these. Skill 10.
Kelsey,
Still
you're
bad.
an asshole.
Stamina 20. Luck 12.
That's better than average. I'll take it.
Yeah.
$10, 20, and 12. Okay. Anything else? Provisions, gold. No.
Leaving Anvil and its villagers behind, you set off east, deep in thought. Firetop Mountain is only a short distance from Anvil, but to go all the way to Yaztromo's tower first would mean losing many days' valuable time. How could Yaztromo help? Ever since he single-handedly defeated 8 ghoulish dark elves on the edge of Darkwood Forest, the place where he built his famous tower, his reputation has grown. Wise, good, powerful, philanthropic, and many other words were used to describe the great Yaztromo. Many sought his help against evil, and none were turned away. Suddenly there was a shout from behind you. You spin round to see Moose running towards you. You notice his sword is drawn, and there's a look of alarm on his face. Zakar will know of your plan unless we can catch the 2 trackers I saw running from Anvil a few minutes ago. They must have overheard us and are running back to inform Zakar. Quick, follow me. We must catch them, Moose says, hurriedly, still panting. He runs off into the undergrowth, shouting at you to follow him. Do we follow him or do we continue to walk along the path alone? Right, there's your artwork. That is Moose running after you. Come on, zoom in. That's it. So we have options now of follow the moose, or keep walking.
I'm settled now.
There we go. There is your voting. Iman is settled.
Let me get my phone up. I say let's follow him.
Have you played this one before?
No.
Have you played?
Not to my knowledge. Maybe like I did when I was like really high and I don't remember it. But no, as far as I can remember, I haven't played this. I remember someone talking about it. But that's about it. Because all I remember thinking is, Zagor still alive? Oh, for fuck's sake. Maybe I read the blurb or something, but I never actually read the book. I think that's probably what it is.
It's an Ian Livingstone book.
Yeah, so you know what that means.
High skill enemies, things to collect.
Yes, and yes. So we're skill 10, stamina 20, and luck 12. Good. Right,
So,
I can take over.
follow.
If you want.
Okay, do you want to take over?
Yep. Can do.
I have never been fishing, not for fish. I did used to go crab fishing when I was a kid quite a lot.
They call that crabbing, don't they?
Yes.
Yeah, that's crabbing, not fishing. Sorry, John. Different.
It's the nearest I've ever got to fishing.
I looked for lichens on rocks on a beach once. That was the closest I got to fishing. What page are we on, John? Sorry.
Turn to 341.
Facepalm.
You run after moose, keeping your head down to avoid the many outstretched branches. You catch sight of something sparkling in the bushes. If you want to stop briefly to find out what it is, or if you do not wish to stop.
I know we live on an island, but I'm not a big boat person. So stop for...
You know why it's called an island? Because it is land.
Yes.
Oh my God. That's so bad. It's so bad.
Right,
I'll be here all night, fellas. Stop for sparklers.
So I get to vote now, and I'm gonna say stop for sparklies.
Oh, good thing I already pressed it then.
Okay.
I just automatically went, oh yeah, I'm voting, and just voted like, oh fuck. Okay, yeah, five people say stop for sparkly. And I see 6 people in chat, so that looks like a stop for sparkly.
Stop for sparklies is one.
So, turn to... Oh, where's it gone? Where's the fuck gone? Turn to 82. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think I'd have the patience to do sort of just regular fishing.
Okay. You find a round, polished shield, half buried in the dirt. Take it if you wish, and turn to 267.
Shield. Okay.
Yep, doesn't say anything else about it, just says shield.
Okay, good.
267. You have to run hard to keep up with Moose. He zigzags through the undergrowth and glancing down at the ground occasionally for prints. All at once he stops and puts his arm up for you to stop running too. You hear a rustle of branches to your left, followed by a piercing howl. Will you charge into the bushes towards the noise or stand your ground?
I'm going to say stand ground. I've got a shield.
Okay. That's 1 for stand. I've put your vote in correctly this time. It was correct last time, but just by happenstance, I just happened to.
So charge towards the source of the piercing howl or stand our ground.
If we're in Florida, I know what people would say. Isn't that right, Dan?
I'm charging.
I was just Florida has the stand your ground law, doesn't it?
Well, so does Pennsylvania. So that therefore,
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, people only talk about Florida when they talk about that.
nah, Pennsylvania has
any
all
other states that has that.
You step on my driveway, I can shoot you dead if I feel I'm threatened. But you have to have a reason. Like if they have a weapon, then yeah. If they're
No. If they're on my property with a weapon, they're getting their ass beat.
Yeah.
If they're carrying a mailbag, then no.
Exactly, John. That's yeah.
If they're smiling and coming to knock on your door to say hi, no. It's
no. Then I'm shooting them. Like fuck off.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Oh, dear.
Now there is limits. People seem to make it think like you can whack somebody anytime you want to. That's not the way it is. There has to be like if they're running up your driveway with a knife trying to stab you, then yes, you can whack them. If they're coming to knock on your door to deliver a package, no, you got to be nice. If they just want to come over and say hi, you got to be nice.
Yeah.
And
what if he's delivering me pizza? I have to be nice to him then, right?
Well, no, because the amount of tip that I have to give for pizza delivery, I'm going to shoot the guy because the fines are going to be less than the tip.
Yeah, okay, that is fair.
Just saying.
What if they're obviously Mormons coming to talk to you about Mormonism?
Then you have to deal with them legally, and the best thing you can do is say, "I will see you in court." Honestly, ask me how I know.
I would say, Halakar, don't stab kids at all. Not just at track meets, but I do know the case you want about.
No.
I am familiar with the case you want about.
You don't stab kids. You beat the fuck out of them and throw them out on the road and let their mother come get them because their mother should have raised them better. Just saying. And then, I don't know, bitch slap their father because he should have raised better kids.
Well, I mean, I only mentioned the stand your ground law. I don't know how we got to stabbing kids, but can we move on, please?
Yeah. No, you don't stab kids.
It's 4-2 at the moment, by the way.
It's 4-2.
Okay. And even me, I won't stab kids. You bitch slap them and send them home to their mom.
And on that note, we'll end the poll and we'll go. We have chosen stand ground.
Wisely, unwisely, I don't know. Let's find out. What page is that?
It's about applying common sense, isn't it? That's
correct, John. That's all it is address the situation and act appropriately.
I mean, I've had to physically throw teenagers out of my shop because they're not allowed in.
Yeah.
And they come into the shop and they refuse to leave. And once I have told them to leave and they've refused to, they're now trespassing. And then I can use proportional force to get them out of the shop. But the amount of times I've grabbed one of them and gone to throw him out, and he goes, "You can't touch me." I'm like, "Yes, I can. This is private property. You are now trespassing. You've refused to leave. CCTV will back that up. You are leaving." "Well, you can't touch me." "Yes, I can, and I am, and you're leaving."
Correct. That's my point. I believe. I know I seem like I'm a total asshole to everybody, but I am not. I am very polite, and if you treat me with the
Yeah,
respect that I treat you with, we can get along fine.
absolutely,
If you
absolutely.
turn into a butthead, then we will have issues.
And once the we are once we are really mates, we can start taking the piss out of each other.
Yo, my best friend, we've been in so many fights. It's stupid. I mean, I was telling Deb about it tonight. Yet again, she, I beat the living piss out of him one night. Next day, we're having tacos and beers at the bar at 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
I am familiar with the trial Halakar just mainly because of the aftermath.
Yeah,
It's suddenly splurged all over YouTube and social media, and of course I have YouTube on at work, and it's popped up, and I'm like, oh, what's this? So I've learnt about it, and some of the responses I've seen have been embarrassing, shall we say? Embarrassing, because I mean, to me, looking at the evidence I've read, and I haven't done a deep dive into it. I've only picked up on what I've read in the news. It looked like it was an open and shut case. It was obvious. So anyway, we're standing ground. Iman, over to you.
Yes. A dagger flies out the bushes straight at you. Are you holding a shield? Yes, we are. Up to 49. And then... Oops, that's 48. That's not... Reacting swiftly, you fling your shield up to block the steel dagger, which clatters off the shield and falls harmlessly to the ground. You pick it up, then charge into the bushes, brandishing your sword. Then to 72.
So we now have a dagger.
It doesn't say you pick it up. Oh, no, it does say. Sorry, I missed that, even though I read it. Yep. Dagger.
That's a dagger I see before me.
Oh, no, not fucking Macbeth again. I'll never escape that fucking nightmare. Oh, Aardvark. You leap into the bushes, your sword cutting through the air. To your right is Moose, and in front of you are the two servants of Zagor. They crouch, daggers drawn, and growl, foamy spittle dripping from their dog-like jaws. Half dark elf and half goblin.
what the hell?
Trackers are perfect hunters and messengers. Always armed with a cross-belt of throwing daggers across their chest, they will not usually fight openly unless cornered. Suddenly, they throw their daggers at you and Moose, and draw their short swords. But you are ready and duck below the flying dagger. Wasting not a second more, you charge at the nearest tracker. Skill 7, stamina 6.
Yes, Halakar. Pictures of politicians again. Correct, Andy. Right. Who's
Skill
rolling?
7, stamina 6. I'll roll for us. You can roll for the it.
Okay. I will pick red to roll for the baddies.
So we're at 10, 14. That's a win for us.
Yep.
One hit. Do it again. That's a win for us.
We've got a 3-point advantage, haven't we? So, yeah, and I've lost the last one.
Oh,
as well.
yeah.
Yeah, we've killed it.
If you win, turn to 306. Boom, boom, boom. You pull your sword free from the tracker's chest and, looking around, see that Moose has also been victorious, despite a deep gash in his left arm. A search of the tracker's bodies reveals 6 gold pieces, each stamped with the letter Z. You agree to keep 3 each, and you also take 2 steel daggers. Not content with emptying pockets, Moose pulls the boots off the trackers and gives them a shake. A folded piece of brown-stained paper falls to the ground. I'm not touching that smelly thing, laughs Moose. You want it, you can have it. You do as Moose suggests, turn to 218. You'd rather leave the paper on the ground, turn to 106.
I think we take the paper, but let's. I'm going to put the vote up.
So 3GP brackets Z. 2 steel daggers. That means we've got 3 daggers in total now, right?
Yeah.
And take the piece of paper or leave it. What do you say, mate?
I'm saying take it.
Take
Sorry.
it.
I think you should take it. Yeah.
Take it.
306. I see 4 votes. Everyone's saying take it at the moment. And I see 6 people in chat. So that looks like take it as one.
It does look like take it as one, yes.
That is 218. Let's have a little gander, shall we?
Goosey gander.
Goosey gander. Yeah. The folded paper is damp with sweat, and an unsavory smell wafts up from it. Holding it gingerly by the corners, you shake out the folds. A pair of blood-red eyes are drawn on the paper. Suddenly, they burst into flame, and your hands start to tremble uncontrollably. You have been cursed. Deduct 2 points from your skill. Oh, fuck. I see. I didn't know that would happen. So
No.
you drop the paper to the ground, and the trembling stops. Moose apologizes at great length, blaming himself for your misfortune. Forget it, you say reassuringly. At least Zagor doesn't know I'm coming. You walk back to the path together and then bid farewell once more. Then you set off east alone. Turn to 161.
That's not
Right.
right. So, next
Just
time we
reference.
don't pick up the bit of paper.
No. We're not picking up the paper.
Yeah.
Turn to 161.
Because you aren't going to win an Ian Livingston book with 8 skill.
Sorry. I just read ahead and I probably shouldn't have, but that's funny. Okay. By midday, the sun overhead is shining brightly, and it is uncomfortably hot as you walk along the dusty path. You hear the sound of someone whistling. Then in the distance, you see an old man leading a donkey. 2 large wicker baskets, piled high with mushrooms, are strapped to the donkey's back. As you approach the man, he comes to a halt, and standing boldly in front of his donkey, with his arms folded across his chest, he says, "I'm Dung Heap Dan, the Mushroom Man. I'd rather be a poet than a man who has to hoe it."
Dung Heap Dan.
No, you're killing me, dude.
No,
You're killing me.
dude, I wish I made this up, but that's hilarious.
Is that actually in the book?
Yeah. Look.
Oh my
Hey,
god.
John, make it big.
No, I've done it. So there we go.
You see?
Dan, look at your name.
I
Okay.
And we have other Dan joining. Hello,
Hey,
Dan.
Dan. Long time.
nah, I'm calling bullshit.
No, it's actually
Dan, meet Dan.
easier. He smiles and bows as if waiting for applause. If you want to talk with Dan, turn to 286. Or if you want to ignore him and keep on walking, turn to 237.
All right,
We've got 2 Dans here right now.
We have,
I'm
yeah.
going to vote how my wives would vote. Notice the plural. And
How
we're
you doing,
going to go
Council?
with ignore Dan, like they always
Is,
do.
Isn't
got-
Dan getting married soon?
He's got married.
Oh, has he got married? Oh, that's already
Yeah.
happened. Congratulations, mate.
We have was ginger American bearded Dan, and is still ginger British bearded Dan. Hello,
Hey,
Zaxander.
So,
What
are
is
we
it with
talking to him, or are we
what is it
ignoring
with
him?
Dan's and ginger hair? Because you're a redhead, aren't you, Dan?
Formally?
Which Dan?
You.
Yes, I am very. I had a procedure done the other day, and the anesthesiologist said, she's like, "You're such a redheaded stupid." So yeah, I am very much ginger.
Dan, Mr. Kelsall is also very ginger.
Ginger.
And so are my children.
What are you voting, John? Talk or ignore?
I'm going to talk to Dan.
All right, well, the floor's yours.
I'm not going to be rude. I'm going to
All
talk
right,
to Dan.
Kelsey, what are you
Oh, we're
going to do?
50-50. Kelsey's like, I put up enough with this knobhead. Tell him to fuck off.
Yeah, probably. That's probably what she
No,
would
no,
do.
she wouldn't.
Ignore.
No, I'm sure she thinks better of you than that.
No, better of me, yeah, but better of other people, no. I raised the proper child. She won't put up with any shit.
Yep, no DNA test needed there. We're at 50-50 though. I already did, bro. I said ignore. I appreciate the bro. It's good vernacular for me.
So, who hasn't voted? If anyone hasn't voted, make sure you vote now. Do we talk to Dan or do we ignore him?
If ignore wins, we have to mute him for the rest of the stream.
That
Oh
is
my
correct.
God.
No, I'm joking. Although we could.
No, that'd be funny as hell.
Oh, no, someone voted talk. That's 4-3.
Someone else has voted talk. Talk has won.
Talk has won.
Please, he talks too much. I meant to that. Don't do that
Oh
one.
my God, Kelsey.
10-286. Okie dokie.
Only Mike. No, screw you, Kelsey.
$286. Okay.
Love you, baby girl.
You open your mouth to speak, but Dan immediately interrupts with another rhyme. Take a mushroom. I won't tell. When you're ill, it'll make you well.
Thank you, Mercurius. Strike down Dan and take his mushrooms. He's offering us a mushroom.
Why are you going after me?
Curious said that. You realize that talking to Dan would be a waste of time. You accept his gift gratefully, putting the mushroom in your backpack. Dan then sets off with his donkey towards Andel, leaving you to continue east. Then to 2-3-7, and now we got a mushroom.
And now we've got a mushroom. And we've got 2 Australian dollary dues as well. Thank you, Mercurius.
Cheers, Merc. Dan, I didn't know you were into shrooms as well.
I wasn't. I had a girlfriend that was, but I wasn't.
Oh, sounds like a cool girl.
Yeah, she was pretty fun. I'm still in touch with her.
Half an hour later, you come to a place where the path splits. If you wish to keep walking east towards Firetop Mountain, 10-19. If you'd rather turn south towards Darkwood Forest and Yastromos Tower, 10-120. So Firetop Mountain or Yastromos Tower?
Yeah, that is true. That is true, Mercurius. I'm going to say south towards Yastromos Tower because we need help. We 8 skill now because people...
Isn't Yastromo the wizard from the Forest of Doom?
He might be.
Because I'm sure he's in another book.
He is,
And
yes,
I'm
he
sure
is.
it's the Forest of Doom, but I could be wrong.
I'm not sure which one. Or is it City of... No, I was thinking City of Thieves, but no, it's not in that.
Might be. So you're saying south towards the tower?
Yes.
Okay. We're at 50-50 at the moment. Nope, we're not. We're at 4 for south, 2 for east. So 4 for the tower, 2 for the mountain.
Okay. Anybody who hasn't voted, vote now or forever hold your peace.
Dan's always holding his peace.
Yay!
Depends on which one you're talking about, but yeah.
Ah, this is my rifle. This is my gun. This is for fighting.
Not Nostromo Halakar. Yazstromo. It might be, the name might be
Oh,
stolen.
We got another vote for east, so it's 4-3 at the moment. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Nostromo was from Alien, right?
It was, yeah, it was the ship, yeah.
So south is still just pipping it. We might get any more late votes, I'm not sure. I see 7 votes and I see 6 people. Strange. Oh no, well, we're at 50-50 now. Halakar, you're making a joke, right?
I'm joining it.
Is there a maybe Stromo, the one that's undecided?
That's the one you don't try and chat up because you know you'll get in trouble.
That's the bird on the night out that flirts with you and then gets another guy to twat you.
Yeah. The no Stromo, you know where you stand. The yes Stromo, everyone's been there, but the maybe Stromo is the one you've got to be cautious of.
Still 50-50. You, jokes and puns, never. No, absolutely not. You're far too well behaved for that, aren't you?
No.
I think it's D6 time, John.
Yeah.
Is it?
I think so, yeah.
Is it? Have I got a roll to split this tie? So what were the options here?
Even
East
odds.
1 to 3 east, 4 to 6 south, yeah?
There we go. 4 to 6.
Yes! That's what I wanted to do, yeah! So we're turning to 120. Okay. Let's see. I've not played this book, so I'm genuinely just going
Yeah.
with you guys are as well. So I hope this is the
I've
right
never
choice.
played it either.
An hour or so later, you hear a cry for help coming from a wood in the middle of the scrubland to your right. If you want to investigate, turn to 318. If you prefer to keep on walking, turn to 250.
Well, we gotta be the proper person. Oh, damn it.
There we go. There's your choices. Investigate, the cry for help, or ignore. I'm going to say investigate.
Okay. Hey, John, what do you call an alligator in a vest?
An investigator.
Yeah. That's one of the jokes that my niece told me when she was a kid.
Yeah. Yeah.
I knew from that moment on that I'd raised her well.
Yeah, that's just a good dad joke.
Yeah, and I'm not even the dad, I'm just the uncle.
Yeah, exactly. But still, that
I said
you're-
just, I mean,
yeah.
uncle. I mean, uncle's supposed to be cool, but
What happened to the old man who farted in church?
I don't know.
He sat in his own pew.
Oh,
Come on, that's good.
I should have figured that out, to be honest.
Did you hear they've launched a new line of ladders aimed at blondes? With the word stop etched on the top rung.
I've got a blonde joke, but it's a bit long-winded.
Go ahead, that's fine.
But investigators one, so far at least. So, a blonde girl walks into an appliances store, an electronic appliances store, and she goes up to the counter and says, "Can I have that TV, please?" The guy behind the counter goes, "Sorry, we don't serve blondes." Right, so she gets frustrated, walks out, buys a brunette wig, comes back in. "Can I buy that TV, please?" "Sorry, we don't serve blondes." Getting increasingly frustrated, she goes out and buys a black wig, comes back in. "Can I have that TV, please?" "Sorry, sir, we don't serve blondes." She rips off the wig in frustration. "How do you know I'm blonde?" He goes, "It's not a TV, it's a microwave."
Oh my god. Okay, I got one. Amon, you might get this more than anybody else. What's the difference between an apple and an orange?
I don't know.
Motorcycles don't have doors.
What?
It's hilarious at 2:30 in the morning on a Saturday night.
When you're half a bottle of whiskey down and
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. You got to be in the right mood. But
that sounds like how do you confuse an idiot?
What?
Purple. Anyway, investigators won, so we're going to see who's crying for help. 10 to 3, 1, 8. Oh. I think there's some aardvark. Yep. You soon come upon a man who is lying, stripped to the waist and staked out on the ground. Somebody has spread honey over his chest and face, and he is being stung by hundreds of red ants that are crawling all over him. You hasten to cut him free, then roll him in the dirt to get the ants off him. Although he is in great pain from the angry red bite marks that cover his body, he is not in mortal danger. Bandits ambushed me while I was riding along the path. Before taking off with my horse, they decided to make me pay for killing their leader in the fight. Thanks to you, their plan has failed. Here, take this as a reward, stranger. It's a ring of invisibility. I suppose I should have used it to hide from the bandits, but it's a very old ring and only has one more charge left. Off you go now. Don't worry about me. As soon as my horse is left alone for even a second by those infernal bandits, he'll come galloping back to me. Here he is.
Oh, I'll make you bigger. Bear with me.
He's
man on the ground.
Staked.
Oh.
So we've got a ring of invisibility.
So he says.
With one charge. Okay. After making sure the man is fit enough to be left on his own, you head south along the path. Turn to 250. 50. Where are you? Nope, she went past it. There it is. The rest of the day passes without incident, and as the light starts to fade, you begin to think about finding a place to sleep for the night. You know the dwarf village of Stonebridge is not far away, although you do wonder whether you'll be able to reach it before nightfall. Will you find somewhere to sleep while it's still light, or keep walking towards Stonebridge?
Okay. Let me just
So,
hold on.
sleep or Stonebridge?
Sleep or
Have we taken any damage?
No.
no, not yet.
All right. Well,
I'm gonna say
Plus
head,
2
I'm gonna
skill from that stupid note, but
I'm gonna say head for Stonebridge.
you just want to be with your own kind, let's be honest.
No, I'm a hobbit. I'm not a dwarf.
I don't know, I'd say you're constitutionally more like a dwarf than a hobbit.
No, I am more like a hobbit now.
I can't imagine a hobbit like flipping someone over their back and breaking their neck, you know?
Yeah, but I'm much happier just puffing on my vape, eating lots of food, and sitting in peace and quiet. I don't go looking for fights or go beating up elves.
Unless the elves are the teenagers that come into your shop unlawfully.
Yeah, but they're more like orcs, those teenagers.
Yeah, that's fair. Or goblins, even. Yeah.
Goblins. Yeah, goblins more than orcs.
Okay, we're still 50-50 with 2 votes for each.
Just checking up on the World Cup score from earlier. Finished 1-1.
Chelsea nearly dove. That's funny.
Oh, we're at 3-2 for sleep.
Okay, keep voting. Keep voting. Keep voting, chat. Some people haven't. I was watching it before the stream. I didn't see the finish. 'Cause obviously, the streams we started the stream before the game ended. No, you can't be a halfling monk. Only humans can be monks. Get rid of all this 5e, 3e, 4e, 5e nonsense. Halflings
I
can't be
agree
monks.
with John on that. Go back to first edition, maybe second. After that, stop.
Okay, we'll keep that in mind.
Just saying.
Halflings can only be fighters, NPC clerics. They can be druids, can't they? In called to an Earth Arcana, I believe. Thieves. They can be thieves. Yes, that's about it. I do like the halfling as a race class. Yeah, race as class halfling. Yeah, I'm a fan of that.
We're 4-3 for sleep.
Well, if a human monk gets polymorphed into a halfling, they're no longer a monk. Now, if a halfling gets polymorphed into a human, they could start off as a first level monk.
So some classes are actually tied to the race as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, it depends on what system you're running.
Yes.
So I take it a paladin can only be a human, right?
In first edition AD&D, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, that
The races are allowed to be paladins.
It depends on your DM on if they want to make a house rule. I mean, you could literally have a dwarven paladin.
It's a balancing
being a
thing.
paladin is a calling of life, not a racial class.
It is a balancing thing though, because demi-humans get natural bonuses,
Yeah.
and a dwarven paladin would just simply be too powerful, in my opinion. At first
Well,
level,
that's basically what Angus is.
yeah, he's a dwarven cleric. He's a dwarf cleric made using advanced OSE rules.
Yeah.
Fine, he's fine.
But he's basically, although he's not a, because he is true neutral, he's not
Yeah.
very nice. But he basically
Oh,
has
yeah.
all the power. Actually, he's more powerful than a paladin.
Because he's 6th level now, isn't he?
Yeah, and I got lucky on my die rolls.
You did. You rolled a really good constitution to start with, and got maximum hit points for the first few levels.
Yeah.
Which just meant he was a very
Angus
survivable.
has pretty much been the stalwart of OSE
He has,
because
yeah,
so many
yeah.
people have just died around him, and he's the only one that's still there.
It's the theory of natural selection. The weak die off, and those that can keep on going. That's what's happened with Angus.
So we're gonna go for sleep then, because we haven't had any more votes in a while.
That is absolutely fair, Helikar. That's the sort of thing I would allow. Because
Okay, yeah.
Someone rules the book can be actually, yeah, Angus or not, no, Halikar. Exactly. That's what Gygat said. These are the rules. Use them as you wish. Modify them as you wish.
But that to me is a sensible modification. If you get magical assistance to get your wisdom up to 19, yes, up the level limit by 1. There's not a problem with that. Not a problem with that at all. It's not going to break the character.
Ow. John?
Yeah?
We're going to have 4 choices for this one.
Okay.
Hang on. Okay. You leave the path and wander into the undergrowth. Eventually, you come across the ruin of a wooden hut which looks as if it was burnt down years ago. Ivy covers what's left of the walls and floor, and the people who once lived here have long since moved on. You decide to poke around the floor of the hut with your sword. After several stabs into the ivy, you hear a dull clunk as your sword makes contact with something metallic. You cut away the ivy and uncover an iron ring which is attached to a trapdoor. Lifting it up makes a loud creaking noise, and as you peer into the gloom, you hear insects and small creatures fluttering and scurrying below. On the top step of the stairs leading down, you see a candle and a flint. You soon have the candle lit and climb down into the darkness. You find yourself standing in a small cellar with just enough headroom to stand up in. Cobwebs are everywhere. There are 2 clay pots on a shelf, and a wooden box lies under a rickety old table. Despite the profusion of insect life and small rodents, it seems to be a safe enough place in which to spend the night. Will you go to sleep, examine the clay pots, examine the wooden box, or find somewhere else to sleep? So sleep, clay pots, wooden box, or somewhere else to sleep.
There's your options. There's...
What do you reckon, Paliwali?
I think Halikar might have a bit of a point here.
Oh no. Oh no. Not again.
Now, did what?
Yes. There was a whole chapter in Horror on the Orient Express dedicated to the story of Baba Yaga. And it was a fabulous chapter. One of the best ones.
My character nearly died.
Yes, you had some...
He went temporarily insane and just sort of ran off into the woods, and thankfully, he ran in a direction that the thing wasn't.
Yep.
But I had no choice over which direction I ran. So
Absolutely none. Absolutely none. It was the dice saved you. The dice saved Joker. I think the dice saved Andy as well. I'm pretty sure. I think the dice definitely saved a few people that night. Having been evil to begin with, they turned in your favour when it mattered.
yes,
Great session, though.
that was one of my more fond parts of the campaign, simply because it took an existing folklore and put it into Call of Cthulhu. You know,
I really like it. I like it when they do that.
and it wasn't Cthulhu mythos, but it was still mythos, if that makes sense.
And it was still a shocking and frightening chapter that got very stressful.
And Anne had some real fun drawing the chicken leg hut.
Yes. I would like to open the box.
Okay.
That's my choice.
Let me see. Open box. Right, we're at 2 for the bottom 3 and 1 for sleep.
Okay. Anybody else voting? I know there was a module called the Dancing Hut of Baba Yaga. I never got it.
Was there?
Yeah, I can't remember the name of the module, but there is.
It was the Dancing Hut of Baba Yaga.
Okay, yeah.
But I believe it was 2nd edition, and things had gone a bit weird in module writing by then. A bit crap, so I wasn't interested.
Yeah, because they started adding on, you could get secondary abilities or whatever they were called.
It became very story-based, very linear, railroad sort of modules, and I fell out of love with modules. Around the sort of 1989 sort of time. I remember the last one I bought for AD&D, and then sort of I bought one of the Conan ones. What was I doing?
Really, John?
Oh, yeah, I had a friend who was into Conan. He wanted me to run it for him.
I hope you went to confession over that.
Shit. I bought Lost Island of Castanamere, which was shit.
Yeah.
I was just like, what's happening? Why are these modules suddenly becoming bad?
Why are they ruining my beloved?
Yeah. What's happened to the Lost Caverns of Sojkant, the Against the Giants, the Sinister Secret of Salt Marshes, those sort of adventures? Why are we now getting drivel?
Because people don't know how to DM. They don't know how to storytell. They don't know.
They need to have their hands held. Yeah. Hello, Brian.
Hey, Brian.
Brian, how you doing?
Did it again.
That's what it is.
Brian, you could break the deadlock here.
We've all bought some crap in our day. I mean, and we've all bought things that other people like.
I have boxes upstairs in my in a closet that are just garbage. That like I was just saying, and like you said, they need their handheld. People can't think. They can't. They don't.
Okay.
They don't want to. If it's not written down, they're not going to do it.
Yeah.
That's what it is. They don't. Yeah, I'll admit, I love B2. I think it's amazing, but you still have to think. You got to create an environment. You got to create backstories and characters. And I just like the setting, but you still have to make all the characters. So
yeah, I mean, the DM's still got to add the meat to the bones because
exactly.
it's a skeleton.
Yeah.
meat needs to be added to the bones of it.
I gotta get up. My electricity just flickered.
Okay.
I gotta go reset everything in the kitchen.
Right, is there anybody in chat who hasn't voted? Anybody in chat who hasn't voted? Check out the pots. Check out the box. Go to sleep or find somewhere else. Those are your options. If you haven't voted, you know this sort of levels you get in chat. I really wish these would carry over from week to week. It would be really good fun that way. As they've been implemented, they're a complete waste of time.
Yeah, they don't really do anything. They're just there. Like if there was some sort of incentive, even if it was something stupid, there's something like an actual reason for it to exist other than, hey, look, you're the number one chatter. Great. And what about that?
Yeah, I mean, the whole AD&D and old D&D, they were set up to become domain play when you reach name level. That was the point of the game. So to disallow it, you're taking away a fundamental part of the game. That is the whole point of AD&D is the characters are meant to stay poor as a reason to keep adventuring. Training costs will do that up until level 6 or 7. And after that, they've got to look after retainers, strongholds. They've got research, all that sort of stuff that's meant to be part of the game. And that is they're meant to go adventuring in order to be able to fund that progression.
Or I missed part of that because I had to, but what you do is you get your retainers. You can stay home, send your retainers out to do all that for you.
And you just get fat. And me as DM gives you a -1 to your dexterity because
+1 to constitution, though.
Make a saving throw versus poison or get yourself gout. Maybe a plus to constitution. Yeah, maybe a plus to constitution.
No, but we had several campaigns, but the one we had followers, and then we would build off of that, and then we would just run campaigns with the followers, and the high level people would just sit behind, and we wouldn't play them for a year, but we just run the followers all the time, building up the campaign. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's a good way of doing it. About getting fat and stuff. I created a campaign world for a game a while back, and when I initially started the campaign world, the only races available to play were humans and halflings. You had to discover the other races and win them over in order to be able to start playing as them. And the world they'd gone into had been in a pretty much dormant after a cataclysm. The populations that had survived had scattered, and I basically said the dwarfs had scattered into the hills, as they would, walled themselves away, and were very, very safe. And they'd been very, very safe for hundreds of years. So now they were very, very fat. They weren't great warriors. They were disinterested.
Oh, I remember you told me about this. Yeah.
But they were very, very good engineers, and they'd created pulley and winch systems to get the grain up from the fields below with the minimum of effort in order to get it into the grain and the hops and whatever into the breweries in the caves that would brew them the beer that they would drink to their heart's content.
Yeah, they got fat and lazy, but they also got a bit smarter because of it.
Yeah, they were great engineers, brilliant engineers, but they were lazy as anything, and they were very
Well, an alcoholic will figure out the easiest way to get their beverage. Ask me how I know. Just saying. You're going to figure out the best way, the cheapest way to get what you want, and you'll do that. And it makes you smarter in a dumb way.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't benefit you, but it just makes you smarter.
Might have to roll for this one, John.
Yeah, we've got 9 people in chat, but only 7 votes, and I think there are lurkers in chat who are not committing to a vote here.
All right, Kelsey, did you vote?
I think she did.
Okay.
I mean, the whole point, if they're unwilling to go into dungeons and you create a dungeon where somebody they care about has been threatened, kidnapped, whatever, and make them want to go in and sort it out.
By definition, a dungeon has to be underground, right?
Nope.
No, does it not? So you can go dungeon crawling like higher up, per se.
Yep.
Okay. Because what if you make them think that they're not going into a dungeon because they're going up, but it is.
It's still, if they're going up into a tower, it's still classed as a dungeon.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Hey, Squirrel Emmett.
Hello, Squirrel. How are you?
Oh, Boxers won. Okay, let's take that. Let's see.
Are you guys going to watch the MMA fight on the 14th at the White House?
Yeah, I am.
Cool.
I didn't even know one was happening.
10 to 33. Yeah, the UFC White House card is this weekend.
Yeah, on the 14th.
Or for us, it would be the 14th, definitely.
When's the Tommy Fury Eddie Hall?
That is tomorrow because they weighed in today.
All right. What's
Tommy
Eddie
Fury
Hall weighing at?
17, Eddie Hall 325, which is the lightest he's been in years, by the way.
He's still an absolute unit.
He's over 100 pounds heavier. And when they were stood next to each other at the face-off, you could just tell Eddie Hall's just so much bigger.
Yeah.
I mean, Tommy Fury's not a small guy.
If you're gonna watch the Washington one on the 14th, get a hold of me on Discord and we can chat while we watch the fight.
Yeah, we can sort something out. It's going to be at like 1 a.m. or something here, maybe.
Yeah, it's like 7 or something here. I can't remember.
Yeah, because here it's technically on the 15th. So
yeah, but yeah, we can figure something out. We can figure something out. Be cool to have somebody to talk to because Deb's not going to be interested in it, and my
there's some good fights on this card, John. Good fights.
Yeah.
Okay, get reading.
You prise the lid off the box with the tip of your sword, and you discover a small leather pouch inside. The pouch contains a small wooden ball and a small wooden brick. deciding to keep them, you put them in your pocket. If you have not done so already, you can examine the clay pots, go to sleep, or find somewhere else to sleep.
Okay, right. Okay, so we get another choice. This is going to be the last choice of the night.
Yeah.
So choose wisely. So we have pots, sleep, and add an option for somewhere else. I'm going to say pots.
Oh, sorry.
I mean that whole Fury fight isn't going to be a glorious boxing.
Oh, it's not going to be a high-level chess match, boxing IQ type fight. No. It's more than likely going to be Tommy Fury trying to stay on the outside and jab it all night till a decision.
It's Pretty Boy Influencer, who is a mediocre boxer. Pretty Boy Influencer, who is a mediocre boxer, but has won a few fights against poor opposition, against Absolute Beast, who is not a boxer, but if he punches, will absolutely send Pretty Boy's teeth through his cheek.
Yeah, Fury is not. He's like you said, John. He's a celebrity, and that's it. That's all he is. He's a fake.
Yeah, he's a Love Islander who boxes as well.
Yeah,
I want Eddie Hall to win because he's such a nice, genuine, funny guy.
yeah. I like Hall. I do. Hell, my son could beat the shit out of Fury.
Well, I don't know if I'd go that far, but
No, he could.
I don't know. He's still a boxer. I wouldn't mess with him.
He's still a big lad as well.
Do you want to piss off a 15-year-old Irish redhead?
That's not all that's important when it comes to fighting, but
No.
But no. Okay, maybe I went a little far on that, but
Tommy Fury's not like the highest level boxer. It's fair to say.
Put him in the ring with Mike Tyson or Evander Holyfield. I give him 10 seconds.
Well, in their heyday, yeah.
You know. And nowadays, they're not. It's not like it used to be.
He's unbeaten, but he's only really fought non-boxers.
Yeah. It's not like it used to.
He's fought journeymen, Jake Paul and KSI, basically.
Yeah.
The first pot is empty, but the second contains a large iron key with the number 142 stamped on its barrel. You decide to keep the key. So, key 142. And then this is the last choice for now, John, yeah?
Yeah, this was the last choice. Yeah.
If you have not done so already, you can examine the wooden box. No, done that. So we can either go to sleep or somewhere else. That's our last decision.
Okay, we'll do that. We'll do this decision.
I think I picked somewhere else.
Okay, we'll do this decision.
Our last choice.
Yeah.
So
and make a note
from the pots. I've made a note of the key as well.
Okay. So, chat, this is your last choice for the night. Sleep or somewhere else. Make your decision, and then we'll find out what happens next time.
What was that? That was 3 8s.
I'm going to say find somewhere else, so I don't want to sleep with vermin.
I agreed with you, John.
You'd wake up and just die of like fucking various infections.
Yep. From my own experience, you cannot sleep if you have a mouse in your room.
How about a chipmunk in your house?
Yeah, the little buggers. So all you'll hear is
just the chittering. Yeah.
No, yeah. John, did you hear that story? What happened?
Yeah, you said, yeah.
Yeah, you just told us.
Yeah, I don't No, if it's I freaking cat.
We're at 3-1 for somewhere else at the moment.
Yeah, go on, chat. Make use of your vote for the last time tonight.
4-1
Iman,
for somewhere else.
Iman, just make a note of the one they choose.
Okay. Well, at the moment, it's somewhere else.
Okay.
I see 9 people. Could still
In case
swing, but no, there we go.
in case
Right,
you
somewhere else. Yes.
In case you haven't seen the Discord, I am planning a midweek stream in the near future discussing the pros and cons of the entire B series of adventure modules.
I did see that.
If you want to take part in the stream, you do need to know something about the series of adventures, because
I
what
was
we're
going
going
to say, I don't
to
think I'll be much help.
I mean, you've played 2 of them, so
What?
I played B12, and what was the other one?
B11.
B11. Okay. Yeah, that's it.
So
Wait, what was Tomb of Horrors?
S1.
S1. And then Expedition to the Barrier Peaks was S13?
S3.
S3, okay.
You said it.
I don't think I'll be much use either way. So.
No.
It's about the B series.
Yes, and what everyone who's taking part, what we're going to ask them to do is to make before going into the stream, have their own personal ranking of the B series from B1 to B12. Rank them all in your own personal order for whatever reason you want, and then we'll go through and I'll say, okay, we're going to talk about B1. Where's this in your ranking and why?
Okay.
So what are you going to do, like a tier list or?
No, I'm going to have like a spreadsheet up with all of the everyone's ranking position of each adventure.
Saxius, is that you?
Yeah. I can't wait for you to come back, Halakar. Don't worry. There's no panic to get it done. So make a note of somewhere else, Iman. That's where we're starting next time.
Got it.
So people who want to, I'm happy to get people's input, to get people's opinions on which one they want at the top and all that sort of stuff. It's basically people fighting their corner for their own adventures.
Oh, yeah, because I hope to make it. I don't know if I will, but
Going to be a 4-color cafe type thing.
you obviously know what my favorite's going to be. So
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know whether I was going to be doing it next week or not. I was in quiet times today. I was flicking through one of the adventures I've not played because I need to familiarize myself with it. I mean, obviously, my positioning of it will be sort of provisional because I've not played it, but at least I can actually talk about what I've seen from it. And there are 2 adventures in that series I don't know much about.
See, that's why I said I don't know. Well, or implied, I don't know if I'll vote because I'm biased and I haven't played all of them.
Bias doesn't matter, but if you can read some of them beforehand,
Well, I can look them up. If it's the B series, I can at least look them up and watch through walkthroughs and everything.
I mean, it depends whether you want to play them or not, because I am planning on running B4 in the near future on the Discord.
See, that's part of the one thing which I don't want to do is I'm playing those with you, and
well,
you've played
You've played B6, B11, and half of B12 with me so far.
Yeah, but in the ones that we haven't played, I don't want to ruin them if I don't. No, I don't.
Exactly.
Because there is some people that are playing that have read through them so they know what to do.
Well,
I
that's what
don't. I don't read them because I want them to be new to me.
Yes, they're most enjoyable that way.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm actually trying to be a good player, and I want to enjoy it myself by having it be new.
Yes.
So, yeah, I
Halakar doesn't matter if you play the AD&D characters. You still play the adventure, so you can still understand the good points and bad points of the various
Yeah.
adventures. So that's what matters.
yeah,
It doesn't matter how you play them. It just matters that you've got the experience of either playing them, running them, reading them, prepping them, whatever. Want to know what you like about what you saw, what you didn't like. It's as simple as that. We all have different reasons for liking something and disliking something.
I'll I'll put in on B2, and that's about it. Other than that, well, that and what was for on the hill? I forget what.
B5.
Okay, I'll put in on that too.
Well, your input is more than welcome. Right, I'm going to bring this stream to a close because
it's just hit midnight. If we carry on for much longer, he's going to turn into a pumpkin.
Yeah, he will.
We have just hit midnight. So I'm going to depart. Thank you, man. Thank you, Dunkheap Dan the Mushroom Man.
You have a new afternoon, John.
I'll see you tomorrow for our OSE game. If anyone wants to play OSE tomorrow, who's in chat, you're more than welcome. We will be playing tomorrow at starting at 7:30 UK time, which is between sort of 11:30 and 2:30 US time, depending where you are. But that's in the Discord. If you want to join in, you're more than welcome. I am going to depart now, and I'll see some of you tomorrow. The rest of you Monday. Good night.
Thanks.